In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create viral AI videos for free that are going all over social media right now, from YouTube to TikTok, Instagram, and several other social platforms out there. But before we get started, if you're new here, kindly subscribe, as on this channel, we upload highly informative video content that you definitely don't want to miss out on. And also, don't forget to drop a like and feel free to share this video with several friends and family members of yours. So yeah, without wasting much more time, let's dive right into the tutorial. So the very first thing you want to do is to head to your web browser and insert Google VEO3. Alright, and now you want to head to the very first one here where you have Gemini. Okay, so you want to select this first one. And then you need to understand that whatever video we're going to be creating can only last for a maximum of 8 seconds currently. So that's actually the maximum, as you guys can see over here. Create high quality 8-second videos with VEO3. So that's currently the highest we can do. All right. So now you want to head to the area for subscriptions. Now, when you head to the area for subscriptions, you want to scroll down. And as you guys can see, we have free, Google AI Pro, and finally Google AI Ultra. So the one we're interested in for the sake of today's tutorial is the Google AI Pro. So now you want to come here to where you have Get Started. So as you guys can see, we're not paying anything for the first month. So you want to click on Get Started. Now, once you click on Get Started, you want to ensure you're selecting the Google AI Pro again, where you have the Gemini app, the Google Flow, Whisk, and as well as 1000 monthly AI credits. So this is what you want to do. You want to select Get Google AI Pro. Now, once you select it, you simply want to accept the terms and conditions by clicking on Agree over here. Now, the next thing that's going to happen is for you to insert your card details and finally select subscribe. And then you want to click on subscribe. As you guys can see, we are basically subscribed already. You are going to be seeing these particular colors over your profile once you actually subscribed. Good. Now, the next thing you want to do is to head to the site chat.openai.com. So step one, you want to subscribe with Google VEO3, that is the normal AI Pro. And then after that, you want to head to ChatGPT for us to get our prompt. That is, prompt is basically the text that is actually going to define the type of video the VEO is actually going to create for us. Okay. So now, for the sake of today's tutorial, I have an idea. I want to show myself in 2030 possessing a whole lot of expensive cars and then just saying, hi guys, I'm KidCast in 2030 and these are my cars. So just a simple video. That's basically what I have in mind. So same thing applies to whatever video you want to create. You want to have the idea and then you simply want to tell ChatGPT to generate you the prompt of that idea. So this is how you want to do it. You want to say, write me a prompt of a young Nigerian guy in his 20s. I'm just trying to describe myself, for example. Okay, then I can say showing his cars. Then I can put in bracket, let's say Lamborghini, so Lamborghini and a red Ferrari. All right. Then one thing you also need to understand, guys, is that when you're generating the prompt, you need to divide the prompt into 3 major prompts. The first prompt is going to be the character prompt, that is, it's going to describe how you're going to look like. The second prompt is going to be the style prompt, that is the ambience, the environment, how is it going to look like, what exactly is happening in the environment. And then finally, the scene prompt, that is what exactly is going to happen in that scene in terms of action. What exactly is the character going to be doing? Okay, so we're going to tell it to generate a prompt for the character, 1, style, and a scene. Then now I'm going to specify the action I want to happen in the scene, which is basically what I just said. Okay, I want the guy to say, all right, hello guys, I am KidCast from 2030. Okay, so 2030, and these are my cars. Good. And then just describe what exactly you have in mind. And then the camera shows him with his expensive cars. Good. And then enter. So now ChatGPT is going to generate us a correct and accurate prompt that tallies with what we have in mind. So as you guys can see over here, this is the prompt. Okay, let's see what chat has for us over here. Okay, so a stylish young man in his mid 20s, confident, charismatic. Okay, so you guys can see it has actually combined everything as one for us. You can as well tell it to separate it if you want it separated. That is, if you want the character prompt separated from the style and from the action, which is basically the scene itself. But I think this is actually fine. So you want to copy it, and now, the next thing you want to do for you to finally get that video is you want to go to the site Google Flow. All right, and then you want to go for the first one here where you have Google Labs and Flow. All right, and now once you're here in Flow, all you simply have to do is to continue with your Google account. Just sign in with your Google account by starting with this button here where you have Create with Flow. Already, I am signed in, but if you see the option of sign in, you just have to click on sign in with your Google account. It doesn't take time. Now, as you guys can see, I already created a whole lot of projects in the past. So I'm going to come here to new project. That's basically what you want to do. You want to click on new project, and this is where you want to paste your prompt. So I'm going to copy it again. So Ctrl C, come back here and then paste it. Now, before you actually select enter, you want to ensure your settings are actually good. So you want to come here to settings. You can see output over here. This is basically the number of video you want VEO to generate based on your prompt. If you want one is actually fine for me. If you want several other numbers, you can as well select it. But then the more numbers, the more the credits. And then the next one here is the model itself. The VEO3 fast, you want it to be very, very fast in generating. VEO2, VEO quality, this one actually consumes a whole lot of credits. Okay, but yeah, I'm actually okay with VEO3 fast, and this is basically what you also want to do. It doesn't consume a whole lot of credits, and then you can get what exactly you want. Now, once you're actually done with this, all you have to do is to click on enter. Okay, so now once you click on enter, you just have to wait for VEO3 to do its magic. And finally, VEO3 is done, guys. So let's see what it has for us. Okay, so you want to come here to play, and then let's
Hello guys, I am Kid Kiss from 2030 and these are my cars.
Nice, nice, nice. Nice, guys.
Hello guys, I am
Not bad, not bad, not bad, guys, not bad. And then if you're someone who still wants to keep generating more and more scenes, you can as well, keep generating prompts and then keep pasting it here. So you can actually go to a video editing software and then, combine the videos. So I'm going to drop a card at the top of this video right now. In case you want to learn how to combine, different prompt clips together, you can check out this particular video. All right, so yeah, guys, that brings us to the main ending of this video. All you just simply have to do is to download it. Okay, and when you're downloading it, as you guys can see, we have the animated GIF, we have original size, and we have upscaled. But I'm always okay with the original size itself. And then that's basically it. So yeah, we can watch it together once again.
Kiss from 2030 and these are my cars.
Nice. That brings us to the end of today's highly informative video. If you surely learned a whole lot and you haven't still subscribed, make sure to subscribe for more informative contents like this. Feel free to drop a like on the video and also share the video with your friends and family members. And yeah, don't forget to drop down comments in case you have questions or you have suggestions or you just have something to say. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next highly informative video. Thanks for watching, guys.